XRP is repeating the same pattern that led to an 82,000% rally. Are you ready for it? All right, let's talk about this. We're going to take a real quick peek at what XRP is doing. We see it in $1.37. Obviously, we're still down a lot in the month, almost 34%, pushing the 34% down in the month. A week, we're down almost 11%. And in the 24 hours, we are down pushing to 2.2%, 1.5% to be exact. All right, so we're going to talk about this rally and some same repeated structure that we're seeing that last time it happened, it was a crazy rally, and it brought XRP in price up a ton. Let's get into this. All right. So XRP is now repeating the same structure that led to the late 2024 rally. Let's get into this. XRP now appears to be forming another hidden bullish divergence, the same pattern that led to the November 2024 and early 2017 rallies where XRP skyrocketed in price. So the crypto market remains at the mercy of the bears, as we hate. I mean, it sucks right now, but that's what's happening. With Bitcoin still trading below $70,000, and we can see a drop lower, guys. And the global crypto market cap nursing around $2 trillion in losses since the peak of $4.27 trillion last October. And we've lost a ton of money just in around a month, a little bit less than a month even. We lost a ton of money and a lot of liquidity out of the market due to many things that I've been covering. But the main thing you need to know is that we've lost money and crypto has taken a tank. So this turbulence has impacted XRP's price as well, leading to a 62% crash from the $3.66 all-time high in July 2025. Despite the worrisome performance, market data shows that XRP may now be forming another hidden bullish divergence on the weekly chart. For context, this pattern played out before XRP's explosive 82,650% rally in 2017-2018, and also emerged before the modest 1,162% increase in 2024 and 2025. Guys, these are huge increases. Absolutely huge. 82,000? I mean, just think about that. That's insane. I think the price, I think it's later in this article where it kind of mentions it, but it says like around 30% where it was at in the first 82,000% rally. I don't know what it skyrocketed to, guys, but that's insane. And obviously, we made this isn't for sure that we'll be getting this and that XRP will be hitting an 82,000% increase. But guys, it gives us a little bit of insight to what is possible, and we'll kind of get into this. But I think it's pretty cool. So XRP's current market situation, which isn't great. So we have an anonymous yet well-known market analysis that shared his development with the investing public as market sentiments flip bearish amid the ongoing downturn. For context, XRP currently trades for around $1.38, on track to record its sixth consecutive weekly loss since early January. So at this current price, XRP is down almost 25% this year, building on the more modest 11.5% decline last year. The crypto asset still trades at a 15-month low, despite recovering sharply from an earlier crash to a floor of $1.11 on the back of the February 5th market collapse. I honestly thought it was going to go lower, but I still think it can go lower, guys. We have, as of right now, no positive catalyst in the market. The liquidity is out of the market. The only thing that we've had is uncertainty and liquidity pulled, and I really don't see anything that is stopping us from going lower right now. If you watch my last video on Trump's plan for the 2026 year, I was leaning more towards kind of us making a comeback, the crypto market making a comeback, and maybe making some gains in Q3 to Q4. Obviously, we wish it could be right now, guys, but that may not be realistic as of right now. I think that in Q3 and Q4 is probably the best chance we have of making a real rally with XRP and Bitcoin. But yeah, guys, right now we all know that XRP and crypto isn't doing great right now, but we do see some bullish kind of charts. We can look into these charts, see that there could be a little bit of hidden bullish behavior here. So interestingly, Guy on the Earth believes this $1.11 floor sense may have helped from the latest hidden bullish divergence on the weekly chart. For the uninitiated, this pattern emerges when the asset price sees higher lows, while a momentum indicator such as the RSI sees lower lows. In this case, XRP has been on an upward trend on the weekly chart since mid-2025, when it recovered from a low below 50 cents. Specifically, this low emerged at around 38 cents in July 2024. At the time price witnessed this local bottom, the weekly RSI stood at 33.18. So I'll actually zoom into this chart for you guys. I'm not really going to go into too much depth on it, but you guys can pause it here if you feel the need to, and I am going to keep going on, guys, but this is here for you guys. All right. So 19 months later, XRP has now formed a higher low at the $1.11 floor that emerged on February 6th. However, this higher low in the price coincided with a lower low of 30.68 on the RSI indicator, forming the recent hidden bullish divergence. So what does this mean for XRP? That's what we're all wondering, guys. Okay, so notably a hidden bullish divergence typically occurs during a broader uptrend and indicates that the upward trend may continue after what appears to be market weakness, which we have right now. Guy on the Earth believes the ongoing consolidation from XRP's all-time high may be preparing the stage for another upward push. So we are consolidating right now at this kind of $1.37 to $1.45 kind of price range, and we could see an upward push, guys. But also we could see lower lows before we kind of give this push. So however, the market analysis admitted that this pattern does not automatically suggest the XRP has recorded its bottom at the $1.11 floor. As there remains the possibility of a drop to a lower low, which I think is possible, guys, especially with the ongoing downtrend showing no signs of slowing down. Nonetheless, he still thinks that what the pattern does indicate is that whenever XRP bottoms, whether at the $1.11 floor or at a lower low, which we could see in the future, a bullish price expansion could emerge if the hidden bullish divergence structure continues to play out on the weekly time frame. Previous patterns led to XRP price surges. The analysis based this conclusion on historical data. Specifically, the last 2 times the pattern played out, XRP surged years later. So this isn't something that could be happening right now, guys, but years down the road, months down the road, that type of thing. For instance, a hidden bullish divergence emerged when XRP saw a higher low at whatever this is, guys. I don't even know what that is, but that is pretty darn low, guys, in November 2015. Well, the RSI saw a lower low of 32.76. 2 years later, XRP soared to $3.30 by January 2018, an 82,650% rise from the whatever how small this number is, guys. That is an insanely small number. I also want to take a real quick second to point out how far we've come with XRP, how far we've come with crypto. Guys, I know it may seem horrible right now that we're at $1.37, guys, but XRP started here at what you can't even read this number. It's so small. So XRP started this low, guys. This shows you that XRP and crypto will continue to go up in the long run, guys. We just have some things impacting and hurting us right now in the short term. And I'm talking even short term considers a few months in time where XRP doesn't do well. Because, guys, 5-10 years down the road, XRP will easily be at $10, guys. Bitcoin will be at 200 grand, easy. And we'll be looking at these numbers like, wow, we went up 50,000% increase, and we took for granted, honestly, having a low at $1.11, then a low at whatever this small number is, guys. So I wanted to point that out real quick. I think we take it for granted sometimes. Obviously, we want things to be better right now, and things will be better. Crypto, a lot of things happen in crypto, and honestly, that's why I like it. That's why I think it's interesting. All right, so I'm going to stop on this chart real quick. You guys can take a moment to look at this, but I'm going to keep going real quick, keep on pushing. So in the second instance, the XRP price saw a higher low of 29 cents, and that's still insane how far we've come. In June 2022, only basically 3 years ago, 4 years 2026, but not too long ago. While the RSI witnessed a lower low of 28.08. What followed was the run to $3.66 by July 2025, a 1,162% increase from the 29% low 3 years later. If the delay also materializes, XRP may not see such substantial gains until years later, which I think that's realistic 100%. All right, so this is the last chart. I'm going to put on this for a second, and then I'm going to talk a little bit more, and that'll be it, guys. All right, so I'm going to keep on going real quick. All right, so bigger picture. Guys, I think that XRP will 100% reach $10, $15, $20, a crazy percent increase, that around that 100,000, 82,000% increase a few years down the road. Obviously, I don't think it's going to happen 6 months from now where we're going to get a crazy increase like that. But guys, I think this is something we're going to have to work towards. And I think that Q3 and Q4 is kind of a little bit. I mean, we possibly have some good stuff coming in Q3, Q4, but nothing really right now is going to push XRP and push crypto. As of right now, guys, this is recording of this video right now that I don't see anything happening in the crypto market right now. We could see lower lows on XRP. We could see 50 cents still, guys. I still think it is realistic at the end of the day. But yeah, guys, I think that this is pretty cool to show you guys that the potential XRP has and has had in the past, where XRP has surged beyond its lower lows, and we're at $1.11 lower low right now, as of right now, guys. And I think that we just have such tremendous upside in the future that I wanted to share this and give you guys, it's a little bit of a positive thing. We get to see where we've came from, where XRPs came from, and where it will go. So yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you guys for watching. Remember, if you like what I'm doing, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe. It means a lot, guys. And thank you for your time. Have a great day. See ya.